Hello, my absolutely beautiful Virgo friends, and happy birthday if you are on this side of that Virgo energy. We are in the last little bit of Virgo season, so hopefully whatever your Virgo time has been like, the birthday time, hopefully it has been enjoyable, brilliant. You planted some delicious seeds of intention for your next annual, your next solar year. So let me know in the comment section down below, Virgo, like what are you calling into your life in this next year? Because I would love to energetically support you in that birthday wish, okay? Now, Virgo, this month we're going to be kicking into that money time. Happens every year as Libra season prepares to roll around. The second house absolutely lights up and becomes a season of illumination around finances, around your creative skills and talents, around the possessions, the things that you have. Is it time to clean out? You need to acquire things, but also your creative skills, talents, and self-esteem that you have to go take those out in the world and create something beautiful. So we're going to light all of that up this month. In addition to that, Venus moves into your sign, just calling the sexy back home. And it is beautiful. So whether you feel like putting on an outfit and going out and letting the world consume a little of your beautiful magnetism, or it's simply that it brings a magnetic attraction your direction. You know, maybe you've had some publishing, some marketing, you've been putting yourself out from some training, whatever it is, Venus makes you quite magnetic this month, and that is all to your benefit. And then we will also have Mercury slide back into those late degrees of your sign, Virgo. So you're reviewing maybe something that you took yourself to, something that you did, something you've been studying, something you've been growing towards or for back in August. Now you get to look at it again and review it and go, okay, how did I do with that? I'm ready to take myself forward, right? So lots of good stuff happening this month. So let's jump in, Virgo, and see what's going on. Right at the beginning of the month on the 3rd, we're going to see Mars moving into its pre-retrograde shadow time at 8 degrees of Gemini, okay? So first of all, when Mars enters into pre-retrograde shadow time, it starts to slow down and vibrate for us right here between 8 degrees and 25 degrees of Gemini. But we're going to start at this 8 degrees. So pay attention to this 8 degrees on your chart, because this is where the lessons are kicking off, okay? This is where everything's starting. You're going to start to look at this energy all the way until March of 2023. So saddle in. What is going on for you in the Mars area of your chart, in the Gemini areas of your chart? What are you studying? What are you reviewing? What are you looking back at? This is also a fellow Mercurial ruled sign, so there could be a fair amount of rethinking some strategy in this direction as well, okay? Now on the 5th, we see Venus move into the energy of Virgo. My goodness, aren't you beautiful? That is really the signature that comes with this Venus energy pulling in here. Now it also, like I said, makes you very magnetic, very attractive. So truly, if this is the time of the year where you feel like I'm getting that haircut, I'm changing my outfit, I'm taking stock of my body, and do I love the skin that I am in? Are others loving the skin that I'm in, right? It can very much be this self-indulgent call back to the pleasure of the self kind of energy. And it's really important that you do that. Remember, with Venus, not only are we working with attraction energy, but we're working with the understanding that pleasure and beauty are a sacred practice as well. So give yourself a little glow up, a little shine on, a love and affection towards yourself. You're changing a lot. You've been changing a lot and has not happened overnight. So celebrate also the beauty of who you are, and how you Virgo in the world, okay? When we get to the 9th, we're going to see Mercury take its retrograde in the energy of Libra. So right there in that second house. Okay, we've got money on the mind, but Mercury retrograding at this 8 degrees of Libra, you're going back over this second house. And one of the questions I have for you is, because it's Libra energy, is there a partnership in some way, or a contract, or someone you're wanting to partner with in order to make money or have an asset in your life? Is there your own business, right? Libra is incredibly business savvy, that you started or you were thinking about starting, or did you do work where you were in service or you were in collaboration or cooperation with someone, and that will in the future lead to financial benefit to you? Whatever it is, now this retrograde's going to help you review, re-edit, reconnect, reestablish whatever you need to do around relationships and money. On the 10th, we've got a full moon happening at 17 degrees of Pisces. Now, the full moon says we need to end something, acknowledge something, or make an adjustment. Being in the energy of Pisces, we're called back to the 7th house, more relationship energy, relationships and finance. You can't have quality relationship without quality finance, right? No quality finance without quality romance. Is that the way it goes? Quality romance without quality finance. It's one of those two. Either way, 7th house, we're dealing with relationships. Now, that full moon is asking us in our relationships that are in your life, Virgo, are they spiritually nourishing? Do you feel like you're, not even do you feel, because your feelings can tell you one thing, but what are the internal facts? Is your spirit alive in the relationships that you're moving in, right? And this is a time we're looking at this spiritual health, and doing a little scrub or a little adjustment is really profound. But this is also in really nice connection with Uranus in Taurus. So I'm telling you, there could be just this sense of resource, this sense of grounding where you're like, yeah, I'm calling and bringing and actively taking strategy to bring something into my life that allows my spirit to really rise out and to be of service, and allows me to answer questions of spirituality, walk the line between life and death, midwife things into my life, into people's lives, and be helpful to them. I think this is a really powerful full moon for you this year. As we get to the 22nd, the sun is going to move into Libra, bringing light, heat, life, vitality, and a real focus to this 2nd house area. Okay, so what are you doing with your finances? This is a great time to call it in. This is also a time for harmony around things that you value, harmony around your self-esteem, harmony around your possessions. Now, with the sun in Libra, I don't know if it's going to be garage sale time for you or whatever, but if there are possessions that you have that you don't need because they make your space or they make you feel out of balance in some way, this may be a time that you're also eliminating those, okay? When we get to the 23rd, we're going to see this retrograde Mercury slide back into those late degrees of Virgo, so back into your sign. Now, when you think back to August 20th, and we saw Mercury start to slow down at 24 degrees of Virgo, what was going on for you at that time? What were you getting ready to enter into, learn, take on, discuss, make decisions, coach through for the first time? And now you're going to get a chance until October 2nd to be reviewing those areas, okay? On the 25th, we have got a new moon at 2 degrees of Libra. So you're going to plant your seeds of intention to begin new relationships with money, with finance, with your creative skills and talents that you're now willing to take out. And just as we're closing out the month on the 29th, we see Venus moving into Libra as well. And so this really attracts in what you are calling this fresh energy from at this particular new moon. So call it in. Where do you want to have recognized partnerships, established relationships that can take you from here to here, right? Because in Libra energy, we acknowledge that I can only go so far on my own. I need to partner in order to experience that next level of interdependence and success. So I look forward to seeing what you're calling into your life, how you're changing the new relationships and connections that will show up to help you establish yourself. So let me know in the comment section down below how that's all shaping up for you, beautiful Virgos, and enjoy the last portion of birthday time as well. All right, my beautiful friends, I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.